Hey everyone, and welcome to Bite Size Tactics. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Vanguard Veteran Squad with jump packs, a very dynamic, fast-moving infantry squad for the Space Marine Army. The Vanguard Vets have a 12-inch movement with a toughness of 4, a 3+ armor save, 2 wounds per model, a 6+ leadership, and an objective control of 1. The unit would consist of either 1 sergeant and 4 or 9 Vanguard Vets, depending on the unit size. A unit of 5 will cost 105 points, while a unit of 10 will cost 210 points. Starting with the keywords, the Vanguard Veteran Squad has the infantry keyword, which is important for abilities and stratagems in the game. They also have the grenades keyword, which means they can use the grenades stratagem. The jump pack keyword matters for transport capacities and what vehicles they can embark in. The fly keyword means they're great at being able to avoid move blocks as they can fly, but they are at risk of anti-fly weapons. Finally, the Vanguard Veteran keyword matters in the 1st Company Task Force detachment. Now for their abilities, they have the core Deep Strike ability and the Vanguard Assault inbuilt ability. So each time this unit makes a charge, all melee weapons have the lethal hits ability until the end of the turn. Finally, for war gear abilities, they have the Storm Shield, and the bearer has a 4+ invulnerable save, which is great for durability. Every single Vanguard vet is equipped with a Volt Pistol, so there's not a lot of damage output with this weapon, but it does have the pistol ability, so they can shoot in combat, and is only useful for attacking infantry units before charging them. They're also all equipped with a Vanguard Veteran's Weapon, so this is a great close combat weapon against infantry with 4 attacks at strength 5, -1 AP and 1 damage. It can really take away those small mission plane units that your opponent will have. It is important to note that any number of models can exchange their bolt pistol for any one of these options. The first one would be the Storm Shield for a 4+ invulnerable save. Another being the Grav Pistol, which has the pistol keyword and anti-vehicle 2+ ability, but won't do a lot of damage at only strength 4, -1 AP, and then damage 1. So you might just take a few wounds off some vehicle units. The Hand Flamer would be the next option. This has the Ignores Cover, Torrent, and Pistol abilities, and this can be useful if you want to tailor for an all anti-infantry build with some Overwatch capability. Finally, there is the Inferno Pistol. Now this has the Melter 2 and Pistol abilities, and at strength 8, -4 AP and D3 damage. This can potentially do a lot of damage against a lot of different units, but it does have a 6-inch range instead of the 12-inch range that all the other pistols have. So this quick and maneuverable unit will still have quite a lot of weaknesses. The first being any anti-fly or infantry weapons that your opponent may have, especially if devastating wounds are also part of that weapon's abilities. This can chew through your unit very quickly, as they won't get to use their armor or invulnerable saves against those weapons. There's also not a lot of profile durability unless they have the Storm Shield included, but that takes away any of your ranged firepower and can make the unit much more one-dimensional, as it already is pretty much a combat-orientated unit. You also need to be very careful of their movement in the movement phase so that they don't get charged, and that this unit can in fact be the first to charge and deal a massive blow to your opponent's units. You also can't fit a large squad in a transport, as one jump pack model takes up 2 normal infantry model spaces in any transport. It's also a unit that might not score you any points either, as this unit is more to shock assault your opponent and take away their mission plane units. Speaking of mission plane units, the Vanguard Veteran Squad is fantastic against infantry units in combat, as they can provide a massive amount of attacks and take down most infantry units. They might struggle against elite type infantry units, but for the most part, those small mission plane units will be mulched up by this unit. They also have a great movement at 12 inches, and being able to fly and go over obstacles is really strong. This unit is also great in the Stormlands detachment, as this unit can then advance and then still charge, or then fall back and then charge in your following turn. And this can be important against those high toughness enemies that this unit might struggle to kill in one turn. This unit also has a lot of variation with their pistols, and the ability to have a Storm Shield for more durability is quite good as well, as you can really make it a full combat unit, and it will be very hard to kill in one turn with the invulnerable save, or you could add the Inferno pistol and just really wreak havoc on some really high toughness targets before charging into it and finishing it off. So you have quite a bit of variation here. Also, with being able to fly with the good movement, this unit can also not be move blocked by your opponent. So if they are relying on stopping your infantry units from getting up the board, so then that your opponent can score secondaries and hold objectives, this unit completely makes that null and void and can even take care of those units as well. The Vanguard veterans have a very simple mission play. They're great for a spearhead frontal assault to take back objectives or just secure them for you, and are great at primary denial. You could also use this unit on a flank to bully battle line units off of an objective before moving on into the middle or into your opponent's backline to perhaps do secondaries and score you more points, or even just an early charge block to keep your opponent stuck in their own deployment zone, and this can be really great in the Stormlands detachment. So some generic leaders that can join the Vanguard Vets are the Chaplain with Jump Pack, and the Chaplain with Jump Pack will give this unit a +1 to wound in melee, and this can be very important against those high toughness units that you'll come across, and even allow you to kill some of those higher elite infantry units. Or you could have the Captain with Jump Pack, and this will give you +1 to the strength of all melee weapons after a successful charge until the end of the turn. The Vanguard Veteran Squad is great for those players who enjoy a fast-moving, fast-paced game, especially if they enjoy the combat army type for Space Marines. This unit can also be great in making a more well-balanced list with a good combat threat with some speed to possibly score some points or just take out those small mission playing pieces that your opponent will have on the board as well. Thank you all for watching this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to help grow the channel. Then let me know in the comments section if you enjoy the Vanguard Veteran Squad or if you prefer the Assault Intercessors with Jump Packs, as I'd be quite interested to hear from you. And again, thank you all for watching.